Alright. Take something now.
394.
Let's take 5.
Take 394. My name's Colton.
I'm Corey.
I'm Justice.
And I'm Roz.
And this is... Dude, where's the Bong?
Join the squad on Dude, Where's the Bong? The podcast where your 4 friends dive into the world of nerd culture, tech, sports, and the latest daily happenings. So, where are we starting, folks?
Well, we got some big news in college football because Notre Dame fucking sucks.
Notre Dame fucked himself.
Yeah, that's your new head coach, buddy.
No, this would be defensive coordinator from them to us, but Notre Dame was completely outmatched by talent all night. There was nothing Ohio State or Notre Dame could do. They threw the fucking kitchen sink at that Ohio State offense. They don't have talent. The talent that the Buckeyes have. I mean, I can't remember what the fucking stat is, but I know the Buckeyes are top 5 in most expensive rosters in college football this year.
Oh, yeah.
They're up there with Texas, Georgia.
Ginormous.
I think Michigan's on that list. I think it's a $20 million roster. Notre Dame wasn't top 5, and I think the 5th one was 17 mil.
Sounds about right.
I mean, they had a great season, and good for them. Fuck Notre Dame either way, but they didn't have a chance, and it felt sad.
Did you watch the game then?
I stopped paying attention to the game pretty quick.
You sound like you're so far
I
away.
am so far away, bud.
Oh no.
Is that better?
Alright. Thank you for the sports update, Justice. So, let's dive into some nerd culture, right? So let's get into some news. Let's talk about this whole TikTok thing, right? TikTok got banned for less than 24
It
hours.
was like 10 hours.
Yeah.
10 fucking hours, dude.
I gotta imagine. I ain't a
Always
TikTok
gonna go that
user.
way.
The internet had a meltdown.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hanging out over on Reels, because that's what I usually use, Instagram Reels. And
Facebook Reels? Same
yeah,
difference?
Facebook also has Reels, and everyone.
Well, they're
over
both
on
Meta,
TikTok-
so it's all the same.
Yeah.
And they're both fucks.
Yeah, we're fucking run by a lizard who thinks showing up on Joe Rogan makes him a person.
Just me
It
opening
was Joe
Instagram
Rogan, right?
Reels that day
Yeah.
to a
Okay.
guy crossing the road, and I think it was a Prius going top speed, which is only like 90 miles an hour or something. But yeah, that guy still didn't take it very nicely.
They can go like 120, bro.
Dude,
Yeah, it's
You'd be surprised.
It's actually carrot juice, but
Colton needs more carrot juice in his life. That's why his eyeballs are so bad.
I just can't see. I don't know.
I'm telling you, you need to go see somebody because your mom had LASIK by the time she was your age.
Yeah, she's always asking me, how are you not blind yet?
It's because I haven't actually let anybody prove I am. Do you still see leaves on trees?
Yes, I can still see leaves on trees. They're right there.
Brother.
Context update. It was the middle of winter. There are no leaves on any trees.
It's about -4 degrees out there. Fuck that. Yeah, let's talk about that. That shit sucks.
My car don't fucking start.
Polar wind storm bolt, whatever the fuck they're calling it.
This polar vortex.
That's what it is. It sucks.
crazy fucking bullshit.
There is, yeah.
Like, I'm thankful for snow. I mean, it
can't
was only
even
like a
wanna go
week or two
outside.
fucking late, you know,
Yeah.
muddy Christmas.
It wasn't anything on Christmas. I don't even know if it was really that muddy.
No,
And then
really,
we got
it was pretty just like a
snow,
fucking fall
barely enough
day.
to cover the grass and ice. Fucking
Yeah.
ice. Waste of a winter.
not a single fucking homeowner can clean their goddamn sidewalks or driveways.
That includes you.
I don't have people walking 600-pound fucking pieces of stone through it either.
Not yet.
Justice,
That happened
there
in
is
the
ice
summer.
all the way to your fucking kitchen. On occasion.
It's funny.
I want you to know, I don't like walking through the house barefoot. Even with socks, I still feel the cold water of the melting ice on the ground. And it sucks every time. It's like I just stepped in a dog piss, cat piss, but no, it's ice.
Yeah.
Have you not had that happen to you yet? Oh, because you walk in the bear paws around here. Yeah, you haven't had that happen yet.
I'm a smart fucking man. Talking about what? Fucking what? My feet, only time if they are wet is if they are fucking sweating from work. Or if I'm getting out of the shower. Or in the shower,
Excuse me?
I guess.
I like going barefoot. Kind of like it more than... I don't really think I
I've
prefer
never
bear
liked
paws.
barefoot, dude.
Well, I guess I'm just a barefoot bandit.
I mean, maybe we should sell your feet pics on Feet Finder.
That
So-
was supposed to be an exclusive thing, and you just said it. For
Yeah.
brother.
No.
Come on, man.
It is an exclusive
Hey,
thing,
more
but we have
money,
to
more
advertise
money.
it. Sign up for our Patreons. You're gonna get my feet pics if you do like 50 bucks.
Patreons.
Patreon will not exist for the next, I don't know, probably year.
Yeah. Next year.
Someone has to listen to this first.
I
Yeah.
know.
Next year, once we're popular, if you're listening to this now, $50 Patreon feet pics.
They're there, I
Feet
promise.
pics are not on Patreon. They're on Feet Finder.
Link is on Patreon.
Yes.
Jesus
For the love
Christ.
of God, Colton. You're trying to get the FBI to shut this shit down already, huh, bud?
Yeah,
The
before it even
FBI ain't
starts.
gonna shut down for feet pics. It's not porn. Come on.
I mean, it is for some people.
Yeah.
It is for some people.
Some
I'll
people
give you
like
that.
feet, brother. That's fucking weird.
That's gross.
Real fucking
Feet are
weird.
disgusting.
That's real fucking weird.
Think of
bud.
everything your feet's been. Or your feet have been. Think about that.
Mostly just acid and caustic anymore.
Well, you did have your boot melt, so
Yeah.
there was that.
Yeah, that was really fun. It's just
Yeah.
walking down in the bleach dike and all of a sudden I feel water in my boot. I'm like, that's not water, that's bleach.
Am I the only one that watched the inauguration yesterday?
I watched some of it because Candace Owens went live, and I watched her live on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking watch Asmongold.
I straight up just watched it on CBS's website yesterday.
I
didn't get to listen to much of it. I was working.
I didn't get to
obviously,
see any of it yet, but I did see the speech Elon gave where everyone's saying he accidentally hailed Hitler.
but- Yeah.
I love how you worked that in there. That was smooth.
Yep.
And that was not.
Yeah, I just want to imagine the night before. I want to imagine the night before Elon and someone else are just hanging out drinking, and the other guy goes, "Elon, I give you $20 if tomorrow at the speech you hail Hitler."
For $20? No, like $20,000.
No,
That
no,
is
no,
like
no.
play money for
That's
these
$20
boys.
to Elon.
Yeah, no,
But
Yeah.
it runs in all men. $20 and no balls, that runs in all
It
men,
does.
no matter
You didn't
what.
say no balls though.
billionaires.
If he got no balls, he might have done it for free.
Bajillionaires, however much bajillionarian is, he's not playing in $20. He's playing in 10,000, 20,000.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
I mean, speaking of Trump, did you guys see how many fucking
Executive orders?
fucking executive
Yeah.
orders he went through last night?
I knew it was a long list. I don't know how many.
He sat there in the Oval Office for like an hour, just answering just a fucking open Q&A to the press while signing executive orders.
I think that's pretty normal. I don't know.
No.
No?
Biden, it's normal for Trump because Trump was doing it back then, back in his first
He did it the first
time
year
too.
too.
But
I feel like they usually sign a couple of
Biden-
executive orders and try to get some shit done. But yeah, you're probably right.
they'll
the
get a couple photos
extreme
off
for
with a
sure.
couple of them.
He's to the extreme for sure. He
Yeah.
got a lot of shit done yesterday.
And I think that was the most calm, mature Trump I've maybe have seen. He looked fucking mature. He didn't look like he wasn't acting like a child in there when getting asked questions, even that were against him. He was
I don't
just
know.
rolling with it. He's just answered questions bluntly.
Well, he's the president.
But he
now.
wasn't
he's
like-
not gonna make an impression anymore.
Well,
Like before, listen.
his last presidency, he was acting like that. He would still be kind of a dick when answering questions, which is fair, whatever.
He's been shot
but-
at now. He's been shot at now.
Twice.
Twice.
Thanks.
The second time
already got you a beer.
still kind of odd to me, because how was old boy camping right there on the golf course in the woods?
No, he was outside of the golf course, outside of the fence. He cut a hole in the fence.
But either way,
And then he set something up, and it was fucking...
either way, man.
Oh, I can't remember the exact scene for that, but yeah. We probably should go deeper into that, but, you know.
Okay, and none of you watched it, but the inauguration is usually outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Trump
and they
talked about
totally
that.
did it indoors 100%. Did he? And I missed it?
He talked about it. He said it was because how fucking cold it was. He didn't say fucking. But he was talking about
I
how
wish he
because
did,
it's
would've.
because of how cold it was that
I
they moved
don't-
it indoors, because it was just as cold there as it is up here. Like they're dealing, like, might have been worse with our wind chill down there at the time.
Okay. Yeah, right, there's a couple of them. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know. It felt weird, but okay. If he talked about it being cold, I'll take it.
But also, if he's just saying that, but it's because he got shot at twice,
I'm not,
I don't
yeah,
blame
I
the guy.
don't blame the dude either.
I'm actually
I was
glad
just
he
like,
wasn't.
I noticed it.
I'm glad it was indoors because I was
Because-
worried about that all day.
We talked about it at the office. I was like, don't they usually do it in the reflecting pool in front of everybody and all that stuff? And it was in one of the congressional houses or whatever.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you which one. I used to.
Just a cold pussy. Cold pussy.
I know. Fucking layers, dude.
Yeah,
Duh.
man. What the hell? I don't even wear layers. I walk out shirtless.
You know what I wore out?
Fuck no.
You know what I wore to work yesterday? A fucking long sleeve undershirt from the Marine
We're
Corps.
talking about the weather again. in case there's, you
Yeah,
know.
we're.
Okay, we'll stop. Fuck the weather.
Hey, here's another one.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Caltech PR57. Oh, good lord. Caltech, I want to know. Are you open? Or do you have positions open right now? Because I want to come do some cocaine and we will make some guns.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly!
Fucking
What
shit,
the
son.
hell?
Brother,
Did
what
I
the
see?
fuck?
Alright, I'm gonna look this up for you guys to look at.
Oh my god.
What is this? What are we referencing?
The Caltech PR57. It's a brand new gun that just came out. So let me see if I can find a good one. Yup, here we go. Corey, you mind telling me what you see in that image?
That is a gun.
Oh my god, yeah, I've seen that.
Do you see how he's loading it?
Yeah, I see that.
That is a stripper clip on a pistol. Ready?
Oh.
You know what that does, babe?
Mm-mm.
That makes it legal to conceal carry in California.
Oh.
Get fucked!
Oh.
Oh.
Take your gun restrictions out my fucking world.
Well, that's an interesting workaround.
So you just go,
So-
shunk.
So what are the laws then in California that are so specific? Is it...
It's the detachable magazine. You can't have a detachable magazine.
And that is not a magazine, that is a clip.
Yep.
The bullets go clink.
Interesting.
That only helps you load them
So-
into the pistol.
I've never looked that far into California gun laws because obviously I don't live in California. That's why it'd be cold here. I know California gets cold, but
No, they don't.
Don't at me. Don't at me.
They're pretty hot right about now. I'll
Don't
tell you what.
Anyways.
They're fucking cooking right now. Prayers to all those affected in California.
They might be on fire.
Brother. Sorry.
If you're listening to this and on fire, please call 911. Stop listening immediately.
Power stop, drop, and roll. Alright, am I not allowed to go that far anymore? This was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm getting this canceled off the bat.
We're gonna have to edit some bleeps in there. And some of them are gonna go beep.
You're just gonna have to cut that whole section out.
So if we want to come back to California gun laws
Yes.
and like, so we can just bleep that out real quick, because I like you guys, and we can just swoop away from that. I'm now Googling all of this shit because it's weird. You're right. They do have weird laws about it.
And every gun you want is in California. Every one you could get a hold, you could get a hold of there.
Yeah. Do they have weird laws about selling them too and stuff like that?
Oh, I'm sure.
Obviously.
I'm not sure 100%, but
So
I'm sure.
in order to purchase them, the first 5 things that comes up is like you have to get a 75% on the firearm safety certificate before you purchase this weapon.
Firearm. It's not a weapon until it's used as such.
You're correct. Uh-huh. I understand that logic, but maybe I don't agree with it.
I think a lot of people don't.
Because it is a weapon. You just have to learn to use it properly. That's why you can have it. Because what do we use it in hunting for as a weapon?
Yeah, then it's a weapon.
I get it, but it feels like a technicality that doesn't matter.
I feel like just calling any gun a weapon just puts a bad name to it, a bad rep to it.
I know, but
it doesn't need that.
It's not a...
Unless it's used, like, hey, this weapon was used to kill this person.
Okay, so in order to carry
It's a
that, you
murder
have to
weapon.
get a concealed carry weapons license.
It's still legal to carry once you have that license.
So you have to, in order to purchase it, get a firearm safety certificate, but to carry it, you have to get a concealed carry weapons license.
That's why it's used in a negative way, because that's exactly why California's using it that way. So it puts a negative tone to it. Because they wanted to sound bad.
Because it's the same thing.
They wanted to sound evil.
It's to certify you for the same thing. Just one is to say, hey, I know how to use this, and the other one's to say, I can be in charge of this in public.
Bad wording. It's negative on purpose.
You're right, it is. Maybe I don't know. I grew up with them. I don't think there's...
Murder weapon makes sense. It's a weapon when it's in war.
There are some, not hole punchers. What are they, like hammers and whatnot that use little like 22 short blades?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever seen those?
I've seen like that for to start a tractor with a fucking 12-gauge slug.
Where did we leave off?
Who cares?
Yeah, sorry for that cut, folks. We had some technical difficulties.
No, we fucking didn't. Colton had to call his mom back.
Get fucked, dude. Kim, you thought you could avoid it? Nah, brother.
Sorry, mama.
You better be. So what new games are coming out?
That's a good
Does
question.
anyone know?
What
I
did
don't
you-
know.
Marie, that's your department.
Why are you guys so rude to me? I'm just over here trying to break up my snack, and you call me out like this. Open this shit now. It's your job.
We're all gonna become enemies through this.
Jesus fuck.
I don't know why we have to be enemies. We were doing just fine. Nobody...
Hey, you know, what game I'm excited about? I'm excited for a game called Roadcraft, and it's coming out this year at some point.
You're not. Okay.
Do you have your Reese's? Can I have one?
Yeah, that's why I brought the whole fucking bag, because I knew better.
Scared the fuck out of it, dude. I'm glad I didn't stab myself.
That's why there's a bag of Reese's here. It's because
That was restrained.
Where's the bong, dude?
That was restrained, dude.
Everyone but me is stoned. I am not allowed to smoke. Unfortunately, my job drug tests me, and I will be including this bit because everyone's gonna be about me not smoking.
Oh, well, I was gonna leave that up for like them to figure it out. Okay.
Hey, listen, I'll be open about it. Fuck, it happens. We get paid pretty good, so.
That's alright. More and more places are legalizing pot every year. Yeah.
Yep.
I think there's like 4 or 5 states on the list to legalize it next year. Hawaii, Pennsylvania, Idaho, Kansas. That's 4.
That's it.
That's this year already on January 21st.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Switch 2's coming out, though. Do I get to have the new Switch?
Your Switch is officially a year old, and you're like, can I have a new Switch now?
Yeah, absolutely. The Switch 2's coming out. I'm excited.
Is it the same thing?
It's similar, but not same. Because,
It's an upgrade.
It is an upgrade. It's a solid across the board
the Switch
upgrade.
has been out for quite a while now.
Yeah,
the Switch has been outdated since it came out.
Yeah.
The Switch was using chips out of the 1080.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was a little late to join the party, but it was.
Absolutely.
Does it?
Absolutely, but I love it.
What does it compare to the Steam Deck? I'm just curious. With the Steam Deck OLED being slightly better than the original, what does it compare to?
Obviously, the
Switch
Steam
2?
Deck can run a lot more than it can, right?
Well, I don't know.
Obviously, no.
I was curious because the Switch 2 is newer. It's newer shit.
Oh, the Switch 2? I don't know exactly what the Switch 2 is going to be able to run.
Close.
I'm going to say the Switch, the Switch can't run anything
the Steam
like
Deck
that.
emulates the Switch at 60 frames a second.
Yeah, so... But I don't think the screen quality is any better.
No, they're both OLED screens. They're about the same.
They're both solid, and
the Switch 2 might have a bigger screen now. Or it might have had a bigger screen than the original.
So you can run harder games, too, and all that shit on the Steam Deck. I mean, Nintendo just doesn't make that kind of games very
I'm not looking for like that kind of.
Nintendo is known for.
I'm not looking like which one's better. I'm just like curious on how much better it is from the old one. Really. How much closer is it to that, or if it is better? Because it could be.
I mean, if we could jailbreak it, and it would.
Obviously we don't know everything yet.
That would be awesome,
bro. You would be sued to high heaven.
Let's consider this for a moment, and maybe the government's listening, and I shouldn't say this.
Nintendo's listening.
Nintendo is probably listening, and they'll probably sue me for saying this. The Steam Deck and the Nintendo Switch should share each other's app stores and whatnot.
No, the Switch couldn't handle it.
The Switch
could not handle half those.
But that's competition, and that's fair competition in the market.
Switch wants to do what it wants to do. You can get a Switch game.
You can't get a Switch game on a Steam Deck.
You want to bet?
Okay. Alright, Nintendo's lawyers.
Switch 2's out. Them games are old now.
No, they're not.
Some of them games have been. Some of those games were only by. Hold on. Some of those games were only purchasable on their app store and have been since deleted off the app store. Therefore, Nintendo leaves stuff like that alone when it becomes a ROM. Now that the Switch 2 is out, they're not going to be as mad about a Switch emulator. They did shut one down a couple years ago. But now once the Switch 2 is out, it's an old console now. Yeah. It moved on. Nintendo, they are very strict, but they have a tendency to let that shit slide because you can't get
if you're gonna put
games you can't get.
I'm gonna do this. There we go. We're just gonna.
Any ROM I've ever used, I owned the game. Just gonna state that though.
So obviously it's gonna be a bigger
fact.
Switch. It's supposed to get better screen quality, all that good stuff. But that's pretty much about all they've been able to confirm so far. It's gonna have an NVIDIA custom Tegra X1 processor.
Okay. That sounds.
It sounds good. I don't know what it means, right?
Gory, wake up!
I know NVIDIA is good. Tegra X1 processor split into 4 ARM Cortex 857 CPU cores. Do I sound smart? I don't know. There are 4 extra A53 cores that aren't used. Whatever that means. I don't know.
That means it's overbuilt.
Oh, and that's the original Switch. I'm not even reading the right one.
Oh. Well, the Switch was overbuilt and not.
Yeah.
They should have used them cores. It needed them.
And obviously they haven't leaked a whole lot of the new stuff. But the new one will be an 8-core ARM Cortex, same base, right? The GPU will be an NVIDIA T239 Imperial. I don't know.
I don't know anything about that chip.
It's a custom chip, according to
I
whatever I'm
figured.
reading, for smartphones and mobile devices. Let's see. What about RAM? We have no idea.
I like how all of our topics have generally just led us off topic.
It's been great.
It happens.
Like the Switch has been the only one so far we've actually stayed on for a minute, and it's been about 15 minutes now. So.
I mean, it's interesting. I mean,
Or 10
Yeah.
minutes. It's
I'm
been about 10
interested in the Switch.
I'm excited.
I don't actually. I've never used either of those.
I owned a Switch and a Switch Lite. I hated the Switch Lite and gave it back to fucking GameStop, dude. I
Yeah.
traded that in with a couple of games to get Pokemon Sword, beat that game, sold my Switch.
Well, and here's something the Switch does easier than your Steam Deck. Go onto the TV. It's a console, too. It's not just a mobile. And it does it way easier, because otherwise you'd be doing it with your Steam Deck way more.
I like the way the Steam Deck feels in my hands way more, though, too.
Fair.
I almost stopped completely using my Switch in my hand. I almost always had it on the TV by the time before I got rid of it, because it was way more comfortable to have it in that little remote at least. And it still kind of sucked. Colton, you got anything else?
Oh well, do I? So let's.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Let's move out of politics. Let's move away from games. Let's move away from all that shit we've already talked about.
Adios.
Guns. And let's get into cars. Hey, we all love cars here.
Ew.
Corey.
Pieces of junk.
You can drive.
Why the fuck are you looking at me like that?
Why'd you say my name?
Because you said ew to cars.
I said Ayo.
Oh, hey, yo.
Brother.
I thought you said ew.
Brother. You know what? Roll the clip. Roll it back.
All right. Well, anyways. Fuck.
Cars.
Colton's not gonna
Cars.
roll it back.
Cars. Chevy's response to Ford Mustang GTD. I think I said that right. Is it the GTD?
Ugly monstrosity of a car. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
the one
fast
that came
though.
out this year. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. I give you that. But you know what's probably going to be quicker? The LS1 this year.
It's not an LS1.
It's called the LS1.
What?
It's called the LS1.
Okay.
So, it's just the namesake of it, right?
Okay.
Anyways, the LS1 this year is making around 1,000 horsepower. Hey, let me just grab the stats real quick.
Do 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 do
Do do do.
do do
Alright. So, the Chevy LS1 for 2024. It's a 6.2 liter V8. Has a 6450 RPM.
6,450. That's low.
It is a little low.
Sounds about right for what I'm assuming is a
I
fucking.
actually believe this is wrong because that's only making 490 horsepower. horsepower. I know that.
So that just sounds like a regular LS1 pushrod.
ZR1. That's why.
Jesus
I'm fucking
Lord,
stupid.
this ZR1 fucking Corvette?
Yes.
My God, that's what I thought.
Yeah. You were right.
Brother.
The ZR1 is making 1,064 horsepower and go 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. But who really cares about the 0 to 60? This is a track car.
What's the power up, or what's the power outer? Supercharged, or is it twin turbo?
Twin turbo.
Fuck yeah. That's what I thought.
Not a flat plane crank.
Of course.
God bless.
Still love me a good pushrod.
Yep, so during a interview with Chevy after this year, after they became the #1 biggest seller in the United States, I believe, just the United States,
Oh yeah.
a reporter asked about Chevy's response to the GTD times, and Chevy said, "Just wait."
Fuck yeah, brother.
So we're going to be seeing the LS1 on track here
ZR1.
soon. ZR1 on track soon. And I'm absolutely sure, personally, that it's going to demolish that time.
Yeah, probably.
I believe it was 6 seconds.
And it's gonna look
6
way better
minutes.
doing it. It's gonna look way better doing it. That new Mustang is hideous.
On the Nürburgring, the GTD hit a 6 minute 57 seconds. They broke the 7-minute barrier for America, and Chevy is probably going to try and battle whatever fucking supercar is currently out
Yep,
there.
because that's what Chevy does. It's just a budget supercar.
Yeah. It's sad to see the Camaro gone.
Yeah. Kind of saw it coming, though. Everything's crossed over SUVs now.
Yeah.
And big-ass SUVs
Hell,
and...
they tried giving us an
stupid-sized
SUV
trucks.
Mustang, and no one accepted that. No one wanted that.
Look, if they didn't name it a Mustang, it'd probably have been okay. It doesn't... The Mustang badge, as a Chevy guy, was tarnished the moment they put it on a fucking all-electric SUV. All-electric car, as much as I would hate it, is acceptable for a Mustang badge if it's still a Mustang in design and, like, drive
It was
style.
not. It was an SUV.
But it's an SUV, and that's just not okay. That hurts the legacy of Mustang, I think. Them putting that badge on that.
Well, it hurts them as a company more than it hurts the legacy of the Mustang.
I mean,
We all
I've
know
seen
what a
plenty on the
Mustang is.
road.
Yeah.
I see them all. I see them. I don't see them
No
as
one's
much.
gonna forget what the
I see
name of Mustang
Cybertrucks
is.
more.
You see what?
I see Cybertrucks more than I see those, though. I will say that.
Really?
Yeah, around Medina. Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, around Medina. Yeah, that's all you're gonna fucking see. It's because it's a bunch of suburban truck guys. They really don't need a truck.
Dude,
But you know what? I'll let them have the Cybertruck because it is good at one thing. If you're just going to Lowe's or Home Depot just to get some fucking lumber or something and bring it back
through
to
the
your
ghetto.
or
Because
go through the ghetto. It is bulletproof up to 9mm. But you yourself are bulletproof up to 9mm. Don't test that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure less than a 9mm broke it in Muslim Diesel's test videos, so there's that.
I don't know if an excavator counts as less
You
than 9mm.
broke it without an excavator, dude. They broke it with just guys throwing shit at it.
They were just driving it, man.
They were just
driving
throwing stuff at it and broke the side window, the driver front window.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it took them a good bit, but
I mean, yeah, but they just threw random shit at it until it
Yeah.
broke.
if you throw something big enough, it'll eventually break.
Probably put enough 9s through it, it'll probably break.
Oh, yeah.
What's the resistance to? 1 9mm round?
2 9mm rounds.
3 9mm rounds.
You know what? Make it 4.
Probably just 4 9mm rounds.
Yep.
That's at best. The fourth one's probably puncturing.
Alright, well, mine carries 20 plus 1. Actually, it's 21 plus 1, so 22.
It's 13 plus 1. 12 plus 1.
Can't remember yours.
Yeah.
How do you not have that memorized? Come on, I memorize all my
Because I don't need that many.
I got a 25 mag, a 30 mag, I've got the 20, the 21, I have one that carries only like 10, and one that carries 5 for the 22.
Our gun laws are great
Yep.
here in this great unnamed state.
Yep. You just said Medina.
That doesn't matter. There's Medinas all over the country.
Yeah.
We just have friendly gun laws.
Okay, so it's Medina. It's cold. You guys work this out. Reddit, I wish you the best. Some of y'all are actually gonna know because I've actually said it before.
I might.
Not address. Just.
I know that. How to get bleeped.
Anyway, you know.
Ugh. Where the fuck were we?
I don't have a fucking clue.
That's what happens.
Shit. Let's
You
talk
find
about
the
that
Bong.
car you brought up
Bong.
just before podcast started. What was it? The IMO.
I'm VO0. It's
The
zero,
Toyota
not
IMV 0. $10,000 base model.
It's convertible. It's not a convertible. It's a modular pickup.
That looks very nice.
It's got a very cheap diesel 5-speed option. Pretty sure here in the U.S. if you buy it in Mexico, you can
Can it?
get it to America. You got to pay all the tariffs though on your upgrades and everything on it, and on the truck.
So you can buy it with whatever you want on it, right?
Yeah.
Can I buy it without a bed and I just stick a bed on it from another truck?
No, it comes with a flatbed.
Yeah, it comes with a flatbed.
Okay.
It's a flatbed.
But it'll unbolt off. Probably.
The IMV may be sold under the name Hilux Champ.
Yep.
Ooh.
Makes sense.
It
May.
does look pretty
It
durable.
may sell under that name. That's not confirmed yet.
Yeah.
I hope so. I
agree.
hope they make it just as good as the Hiluxes.
Dude, it's literally just like advertised for farmers, basically. But it can go. I mean, it can go speeds down the road. Like I would literally, if I can get to Mexico and I can get a loan to cover everything, immediately gonna get that truck with a diesel 5-speed option,
Does not.
and I'll get the standard fucking bed. And we'll just put a system in the truck so I have music.
We'll just turn that into a bumping system.
Obviously, I had heating. No AC though. It's fine.
You don't need no AC.
It's a single cab.
Just roll the windows down.
Manual crank. Roll the windows down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ain't no need for nothing else.
All in all, it'd still be cheaper than a fucking Ford Maverick, and it's a better truck.
Nope.
So, you know, that's still a win-win. I mean, it could be a food truck. You can have a tow. You can literally, it could be a tow truck. Put a crane in the back.
Yep. And you know what? You know what else? Probably gonna be sold in the Middle East with gun attachments.
Brother. No, Toyota
No.
officially states that they do not sell to countries with terrorist organizations in them.
That's unfortunate. That's a lot of money for them. They got some big names out there.
I said officially.
This is like the official truck of those
Officially, they don't sell to those areas.
guys.
I don't know if there's conspiracies around that or not.
Yeah, the Toyota Wars, man.
That's something we can get into. Conspiracies
Conspiracies?
and the theories with them.
Yeah. You know, that is actually labeled on our
On the bio.
About Us, our bio.
Bingo.
What do we?
On YouTube, check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify.
About time we got into that.
I got the plug. I found it. Let's go. Holy shit.
Hey, we should find a sponsor for today.
Yeah.
This will be a perfect segue for
Sponsor.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I'd take the sponsor. I'd do it.
For Raid? Hell.
Yeah, so we can go get new mics.
You know what? Fair enough. Raid Shadow Legends, would they be that bad? Because I know I've heard some weird stuff.
I mean, they pay good, but they're a terrible game.
Are they? I've never actually played it, and you've definitely just taken away our sponsorship, Abel.
Basically, gotcha, kid. Just bleep it out. Just bleep it out. Just bleep it out. They don't even know. Raid Shadow Legends is great.
I play it all the time.
Love that game.
Sponsor me. Sponsor me.
Level 69.
I'm 420.
How do you feel about a break? How do you feel about a break to reset and so I can go piss?
Heard that.
Fuck
Everybody
yeah,
ready for
brother.
beer, but
All right.
I'm still good on my beer, but beer bump. Ayo. I'll be back in just a minute.
Welcome back, guys.
This is straight up audio porn.
I'm glad you like it.
Dude, there's so many stoners that are gonna be listening for just that sound. I swear to God.
Oh my. Oh, they also know we're a legal recreational state.
Okay, so Colton maybe stopped talking over the break because I logged into my former Twitter account for the first time since, apparently 2020.
It's X.
It's X now. It was not. It was not X when I was on it last, though.
Yeah, I know.
My former
I
Twitter
still call it
account.
Twitter.
So literally have not been on this thing since May 3rd, 2020, when I went back to work. You know what my post is? Finally going to work in the AM. Quarantine day number 46.
It was her COVID journal.
Oh,
Yeah, we got to work restaurants. We were important.
Yeah, I've got quarantine day 31. Yesterday feels like a week ago. What the fuck was my life?
I think some of my only posts during quarantine. Let's see if I.
I've got day 28. I can hear birds chirping, but I haven't been to sleep yet.
I love this.
I need to turn my volume down so
Ooh, April 2nd. Finally watching Tiger King.
Hell yeah, brother.
My next post is Robert Irwin, though, which is Steve Irwin's son, whom I obsessed over for a hot fucking minute.
I never watched Tiger King.
Steve Irwin was a real fucking
I've
genius.
never seen a
Let's put
second
that out there.
of Tiger King.
That's a disappointment.
Yeah, it really is.
Day 14, never thought I'd miss going to work. I didn't. I don't know why I posted that. I really didn't.
Bro, what the fuck? You just see that?
It's because it was
I just flipped the
complicated.
chip into the bag. By
You
accident.
might want to change your name, Billy. Just so people aren't trying to find it out on there.
Yeah. Okay, March 18th was my first day, quarantine day 1. I did. The only thing I did, and I really hadn't. Oh, I kind of did post on Twitter in 2020. Okay, I was trying to do something. February 29th, when did I get so addicted to coffee?
We just found out when she got addicted
Christ.
to coffee.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Quarantine me.
Jesus Christ, you look like
I was a
school
fucking
shooter.
baby.
You look like a school shooter.
Were you a quarantine? Were you a quarantine graduate?
I graduated at 21, so no.
Ah, you
20,
missed out.
Beat it.
19
beat
and
it.
20 was pretty bad, but 21 that was easy.
19 wasn't bad. We had it great, brother. We had it fucking great.
Yeah, because you got out right before everything hit the
I was.
fan.
I wish I graduated in 20. I would have skipped school the whole fucking year.
That's really when they brought in the fucking computers and shit, though. So.
Shout out to my one teacher for basically graduating my entire friend group.
Dude,
I was sick.
I was at the fucking, the Digital Academy. I went to school for
Oh,
3 hours
yeah,
a day.
okay. These are some of these.
I know, I remember.
And my teacher gave me the fucking answers to shit I didn't know. I still love her to this day for that because she's the reason I graduated. I'm a tad
Corey, speak into the
down with
microphone, please.
autism. What?
Speak into the microphone, please.
No.
Can you hear him when he's talking?
See, I can, but he's really quiet, like almost every time.
You should single out his audio and then fucking.
I don't talk loud.
We need you to talk loud
On my phone.
or talk towards
That
the mic
was
more.
fucking beautiful.
It's 10 out of 10.
6.5 out of 10. No, I'll give you a 7.
it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It was solid.
It was there.
A 7 out of 10 solid.
We're gonna.
I haven't had a 7 out of 10 burp in a long time.
Yeah. I keep having them. It's just non-stop, constant, perfect.
I got
burps.
bullied by my teachers into like holding my burps, so I instinctively hold my burps now.
That's rude.
Yeah, but they never got me to stop farting though.
So,
No, you can't hold
I
that.
you
stood
want to
my
talk
ground.
about
No, I can't hold a
teachers?
fart.
We had like
Yeah, if you
really
hold a
good-
fart, you're shitting yourself.
No names. Teachers you had beef with. Go ahead.
Miss,
my freshman.
I'll
No
say it,
names.
no, I'll say it as the nickname.
Not it.
Can I say the nicknames?
I have
If
nicknames.
they're PG-13.
Oh,
Miss Doty.
that bitch.
Hey, Marie,
That
do
bitch.
you want to
That's
know
the
who Marley's
farting,
favorite
anti-farting
teacher
teacher. That's
was?
when
Who?
it started.
He was your favorite teacher.
Miss.
Your history teacher?
The science teacher? Yeah. I fucking hated her.
Yeah. No, so did Tate.
Yeah.
She's...
No,
She loved me because I was who I was. I knew that she wasn't gonna like
Tate-
you. It didn't matter.
Tate
And
went out of his
she
way
was
to
not
create
my favorite
problems.
teacher. Miss Smith was my favorite teacher. I sucked up to her, so I didn't have to deal with her.
Teacher's pet.
Yeah. So
Same.
Tate went out of his
but
way
no.
to create problems with her.
Yes.
I didn't do shit, and she was on her period one day,
And
she
she-
just fucking
Nice.
threw me in detention for slapping my fucking leg. If anyone listening in knows that story, holy shit, was it not amazing? I got sent to attention for doing this, slapping my knee.
No, I had to call my mom in 5th grade because I decided to stand up to my teacher who told me that a dwarf planet wasn't a fucking planet.
But it's
When
a
I wanted to
name.
cover Pluto when we were talking about planets, she said, "That's not a planet, young man." And I said, "But Miss Doty, yes it is.
It's a dwarf.
It's a dwarf planet.
Oh.
Therefore,
Oh.
it's a
Ah,
planet."
yeah.
That means
Scientific
it's a
community needs to
planet.
listen in
At the
here.
time, it was legally a dwarf planet still. So I'm like, no, it's a dwarf planet. Therefore, it's a planet, so I can cover it as a planet. She's like, no, it's not a planet. I'm like, what is the legal definition? She just says dwarf planet. I said, planet.
Yeah,
Planet!
name.
It's a dwarf planet.
It's a dwarf star.
I got sent to the office. Had to call my mama. My mom laughed on the fucking phone when I told her why I had to call her.
That sounds like something your mother would do.
I spent the rest of the week in the fucking
I love you, mama.
CLC, Controlled Learning Center, in the fucking basement of the high school when I was a 5th grader.
Yeah, hey, fuck that place.
In a goddamn fucking cubicle.
Some,
Didn't always get my lunch.
some high school.
You were lucky to have
Disney
my fucking
movie
aunt.
shit.
Fuck you.
Ugh.
You. My aunt. We were there at my uncle's funeral. In
What, when
Danville.
I had CLC?
Yeah.
No, I had.
Oh, you had. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, at CLC, I didn't always get my lunch. Did you?
Every time.
Bro,
I made sure to have my lunch.
bro, I
was
tried.
fat as shit.
I tried.
At that school.
I tried, dude. There's multiple times where I didn't get a lunch. And that's when Miss fucking, I don't know what the nickname to give her, but Miss fucking fuckstick
Curly.
library.
Curly.
Miss Library. Tried to deny me a lunch one day and I lost my shit.
That's who I always had.
That's when James got expelled.
That's who I always had. She tried to keep my lunch from me a couple times.
She wasn't my
because I kept
CLC
falling
instructor.
asleep.
She wasn't. I didn't have her for CLC. This is an incident that happened in the library with Miss
okay.
Library, and James got expelled because of this in the end.
Oh.
This is when I got told not to come back to Danville for my 6th grade year.
Oh.
Oh, bleep the name of the school.
I mean, it's.
No, just bleep the name of the school.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there.
That's when I got told not to come back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I got told not to come back to school. So the next year, and that's when I went back to the other town.
My freshman science teacher hated me because I don't know. He just had beef with me from the day I fucking started that class. Didn't know any of my family, so that's that's out of the picture. He just beefed with me. I was a smart ass, yeah, but that's me. Okay, I was in 9th grade. I was a child, okay? Leave me
What
alone.
child isn't a smart ass?
Leave me alone. I've got ADHD like a motherfucker. Leave me alone. And he was an asshole.
Maybe some slight autism.
It's there, but I won't deny
Listen,
it.
it would explain a lot about you. Understand that, I've basically come to terms with I really need to go get diagnosed with this shit. It is not a go and get checked out. It is go and get diagnosed with autism.
Yeah,
at
I'm
this
not
rate.
going because I know they're going to diagnose me
Yeah,
at
exactly.
this point.
Understand
mean
it
you
would
lose your
explain a
gun
lot
rights?
about you. What's up?
Does that mean you lose your gun rights?
No.
No. So what they do
Fuck yeah.
is you're basically seeking therapy at that point. So they'll take you off for a year.
Take you off what?
You're not allowed to buy a gun for a year after
Oh.
you seek therapy.
Oh. Heard. No, that's not true. If you seek the help, you can buy a gun the next day.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Maybe I'm thinking of if you don't seek therapy.
If someone puts you in therapy
Mm.
in the last
Court
however-
mandated therapy.
that
has the
or
year-long
someone
ban.
calls and has you put in, I assume as well it'd be the same.
So I'd
But
still
that
be
has
allowed if I
it's
go get
multiple
diagnosed.
years.
Yeah.
It's multiple years.
You guys, we still haven't got into conspiracies and shit.
It's because I haven't heard any good ones recently.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
ones
because
that
the
we can talk
government's
about.
watching. The
It's
government's
ones we can't
listening.
talk about.
Do
And that's not a
We wanna
conspiracy theory.
say-
That's a proven fact. The government's always
Do you want-
listening. Even
mean-
right now.
I'm listening. Colin, shut the fuck up.
It's just, I didn't say shit. I was listening.
My
to her.
apologies.
Beb.
Do you guys want me to make sense of the Mexican alien joke earlier?
Yes, please.
Because it wasn't just a joke. Like, that seriously is a thing.
Yeah.
So, during 2020, COVID, one of the things that happened was the government kind of came out and said that aliens were real.
Yeah, they released a bunch of that footage.
Yeah.
Said that they were unidentified flying objects. They weren't sure what they were.
Right. Well, there was also a guy from Mexico that claimed to have a dead alien body. And he brought it up to Congress and had was part of the
I
hearing.
remember
I
that.
remember this.
I remember
And it
No,
was
no,
straight
no,
up
no,
a
no.
hoax. Like,
It
it
was
is
a hoax.
not a real alien
Bro, that shit was
body.
cake.
Yeah.
That shit was
That
cake.
shit, it was not cake. But that shit was fake as fuck. But that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I remember the boys when we were driving to Louisiana.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The boys
Yep.
talk about it all the time. But
Yep.
that's...
We listened to that episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the boys.
But,
Yeah, shout out to the boys on Amazon Prime.
No, not that.
Fuck the boys. I don't like it.
Well,
Fucking
fuck
gay.
you, Colton. We like that show.
nobody cared, Cole.
It's not bad writing yet.
It's getting there.
It's definitely gonna
It's
get
getting
there.
close. That's why
Yeah.
we haven't watched it
It's
in a minute.
always been on the way there.
Here-
First season was great.
Alright,
right?
I
Okay,
wanted
season
my
1, boys.
superheroes
Okay,
killing
season 2, we'll
secretly.
see how it goes.
Well,
Yeah.
we've
What's
already
the
gone
other
to season
shows we've
2. I
started
think we're in season
recently?
3.
We want to run a quick rundown. Shrinking. How's that been? 2 seasons in, 10 out of 10, I think.
I
Yeah.
like it. I
Yeah, we
like
need to
it a
get
lot.
back to it, honestly. We've
Absolutely.
been gaming a lot lately in the winter.
And
so.
then we just watched an episode of what?
Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh, yeah, that was super
really
good,
fucking-
too.
I'm excited to keep
Just the
watching
first
that.
episode, that was a 10 out of
Yeah,
10.
we finished it while you were gone because I kind of forgot to pause it. I can bring it back.
So,
It's like 15 minutes.
when I told you guys I've seen that, I was thinking about Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer.
Oh my god.
Movie.
I haven't
That's
watched
just
that in
not
so
that.
long.
So yeah, let's get a rundown. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched the show, get the fuck off for a second. Let's get a rundown, guys.
I can't do that. We found the Bong. I can't do that now.
Yeah.
Brother. You asked me, my brain said Control Delete all information. I don't know.
It was
You didn't
one
play, I remember.
episode. The dude is a recovered drug addict after some major accident happened. He was a lawyer. He has at least 2 ex-wives. I suspect he has a third somewhere. We're literally on episode 1, guys. So
Yeah, so
His
if you haven't seen episode 1,
former
of the first
colleague
season-
he
and
works
opponent-
with his ex-wife.
Number 2.
His former, he is the you know, how attorneys kind of work against each other or whatever. So his opposing attorney left his practice and all his cases to him. Like, they obviously respected each other as colleagues and yada yada. He worked for the DA and whatever.
He switched sides. Sorry. He switched sides.
But obviously he respected him and whatever. So he left all these cases to him, and one of them's a super high-profile case, and that's kind of like, we're trying to figure out why this guy died and everything, and go from there. And this guy's been on a year-long hiatus because he was dealing with drugs.
18 months.
18 months, year and a half.
Yeah. It just clicked in my brain because, you know, we're talking about it, so autism works. Possible autism. Definitely ADHD.
Fucking Christ.
Definitely ADHD for sure.
Colton, you watching any good TV lately?
I don't really watch TV. I'm usually on YouTube and whatnot because I work so much. You know, it's just easy access while I'm at work.
Netflix is on your
Saturday or Sunday. I know.
What season are we on For All Mankind?
It doesn't
We
matter.
kind of died off there, right?
Yeah, that writing also got bad.
Well, they also went through the writer's strike, to be fair.
I've never
A
heard
lot of these
that.
shows got bad during the writer's strike.
Yes,
I will
that
say,
is true.
recent
it's not-
thing.
First few
Anyways,
seasons,
fun.
though, fucking gold.
Recent thing I've been getting back into, Vanoss Gaming. Y'all know
Oh.
Vanoss Gaming?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Everyone knows Vanoss Gaming. The dude carried YouTube on his back, as well as his friends.
I think Mr. Beast and PewDiePie have done that, but, you know.
Oh, yeah, they've done that too.
No credit to the biggest YouTubers ever.
Well, you gotta realize, they made the platform explode a good bit, but, like, back in the day, when it was all these other guys, and they were only getting, like, millions, like, maybe 1 million views, he was pulling 10, 14, so on.
Vanoss has always been up there with the big
Vanoss
dogs.
has always been
Vanoss
an
has
OG.
always been up with the greats.
He's
When I
always
watch
been
him,
a
I still
big
enjoy
dog.
He
PewDiePie has a kid now.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's got a little baby. His I say
yeah.
little baby. He's probably
Shredded.
almost a year
They
old.
live in Japan.
Yep. And I think they live in the cutest little place, and Marzia is the sweetest little sweetheart, and that little baby is a chunky little Felix.
Yeah, someone made a meme
It's a
about.
chunky little Felix, and I love him.
Someone made a meme about his kid finding out about what the bridge incident. Do we all know the bridge
Yes.
incident? Yeah.
You know, right, Corey?
I'm gonna pretend I do so you don't have to explain it. And have
Alright,
regulations
alright.
later.
We'll explain that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
We can't
off the microphone.
We have to explain it off the microphone because unfortunately we will get demonetized if we explain it now.
Yeah.
He literally caused a YouTube apocalypse at the time, the first one.
Yep.
The OG, but that happens, you know.
Yeah.
Push and
The second
bounds.
one happened after.
He's the learning.
Twitch is both an
He was part of the
apocalypse.
learning curve. It's
Yeah.
okay.
You know,
But
my favorite thing of the Apocalypses is obviously the Logan one.
yeah,
Logan Paul.
the Logan Paul shit show.
When he,
Well, that happened right when PewDiePie and him did that.
Yeah, pretty much right
It
around the
was
same time.
one.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
are we talking about?
Like, Logan happened, and YouTube was trying to kind of, like, sweep that under the rug a little bit, and then PewDiePie happened, and then everything exploded with both of them.
I don't know if you two are talking about the same PewDiePie incident.
Yeah, that was 2014. No, they're talking about the same
PUBG.
one.
Okay.
PUBG on the bridge.
PUBG on the bridge.
And then
That was
Japan
2014.
Forest was...
And then Japan in the Forest was also, well,
No.
was that 2014?
That was 2016.
That
So
was-
Yeah,
it
that was
the
not the
second
same
apocalypse.
year.
My
The
bad.
2014 was the gaming apocalypse. So he did single-handedly start that one.
Mhm. Thanks, PewDiePie.
Thank you,
Kyle
Logan
Larson
Paul.
didn't help.
Kyle Larson. Well, Kyle Larson was quite a bit later.
2020.
Yep.
Nobody learns.
I haven't told you about the car yet.
What's up? All right, let's talk about the piece of shit.
Let's talk about the German engineering.
Let's have a new segment called "What's Wrong with the Piece of Shit This Week?" And go.
On today's episode of What's Wrong with the Piece of Shit, my Volkswagen Jetta 2011 TDI. Oh, fuck me. I thought the
Wagon.
starter switch had gone out.
Diesel.
Yep.
Wagon. Video.
Sport wagon. I thought the starter went out because it wasn't cranking. No crank, no start, right? And all the symptoms kind of pointed to, hey, the starter's died out. The starter switch. And so I did everything to check and make sure that was the case. Replaced the starter, replaced the battery,
Twice.
double checked everything. Great, perfect.
Replaced battery
I was
twice.
really confident it was the starter switch because you look it up online, you see a sea of these guys who have had starter switches go out, and that's what they replace. Well, there was one guy who had an issue with his BCM module. I'm sorry, BC, the body control module. One motherfucker.
BCM.
Yep, and he was really unlucky. That's what everyone said. He's really unlucky to
Is that what's
experience
wrong
this
with your
issue.
car?
That's what's wrong with my car.
What's the BCM module do again? Sorry.
I have no idea, honestly.
Oh.
I know it's different from engine control, maybe.
Are they paying for it? Because this was a relatively new car. No?
I'm gonna have to pay for it, and then I'll probably call back and see if they can't help me.
Reimburse you or
Yeah.
some shit? Because,
Because this is bullshit, yeah.
it's a BCM module.
BCM module for 2011
That's
Jetta
redundant. The M is the module. The
No,
BCM.
because there's more modules than
body
just one.
control module. So don't say BCM module.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like saying
yeah.
CAC card.
It's
Yeah,
GM
alright,
Oh,
yeah,
my
it's the
God.
RIP
Card.
and peace shit.
Oh, and they're like...
Rip in peace back in like 20 fucking...
Yeah.
He is unlucky as fuck. I know, now that I see what kind of part that it is. Not that I know anything about cars. Okay, I am the dumb car bitch. I will not lie.
You can drive manual, that's better than most dumb car
That's
bitches.
true, and I'm not scared to do a vroom vroom, if you know what I mean. But I can do the bare minimum mechanically. But I kind of see this part, and I recognize it as something that
Is important.
is important and not easy to take out.
Nope, not at all.
Dude, make a link tree.
I believe, so I was talking to Mason about it with his, what's wrong with his shit box. Well, he doesn't have an ECM because he blew his out.
The truck?
Yeah,
It
remember?
looks-
It was a while ago, actually.
I mean, I know it's not, but it looks kind of like a fuse panel. I mean,
Man,
it's close to, but it's
This
not.
is going to be the most full segment we do almost every week. What's wrong with the shit box? Everything!
Buy up.
Next week we gotta talk about Maya, and it's only gonna take up the
Mia.
entire hour and whatever.
Mia.
Mia.
Jesus Christ. Then you got fucking Sylvie.
We'll save that for the week after, but that won't be too long since, you know.
Fuck.
Alright. Well,
So we can
So-
shit, I think that's enough. We are at 140, and we had a pretty good last 10 minutes.
I'd say so.
Alright, guys. I really need to take a
Might do
piss.
that.
All right, guys.
Thank you for joining us here at Dude. Where's the
Where's
bong?
fucking
Where
bong?
is the bong? We'll see y'all next time.
Don't forget, every day is a happy day. Also, happy Tuesday.
Subscribe
Merry
to our
Christmas.
Patreon, where I'll be posting links to my feet pic.
Wish me luck.